Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Thousand Life Fam. If you're new here, my name's Jeanette and this is Live 1,000 Lives. Today I'm going to be doing a tag for you guys. This is the Love Hearts book tag. So you know those candy hearts that say like, I love you, or be happy, or be mine, or whatever. Those. So let's just get into this. There's only 8 questions. The original video was made by Jess Reading. I will link her channel or their channel in the description box. I don't think they're making content anymore, but their channel is still up. So if you want to go check them out, please do that. But yeah, I will also leave the questions down below in case you want to do this tag. This tag is from years ago. Well, only a few years, 2021. Let's get into it. Alright, the first question is, I love you. What's your favorite romance book of all time? I had such a hard time with this because I don't technically read just romance a lot of the time. I read like fantasy romance. So I went with the more like paranormal magical realism romance. For this I'm going with Nora Roberts' Stars of Fortune. This is book 1, but I'm going with the whole trilogy, which is the Guardians trilogy. I read this not that long ago. I love Nora Roberts books. They're mainly romance with like paranormal or like magical realism elements. So I will say this series right now is probably my favorite. But I love Nora Roberts because there is that magical element to her books. And the romances are just so flippin' cute. So that's what I'm going to say for that. Question number 2. Be happy. What is a book that makes you happy every time you read it? For me, I'm going to go with East. There is romance in this. It is again like a fairy tale type book that has magical elements to it. A lot of my books have magical elements to them, so that's what you're gonna get, you know. But I think it's fine because there is romance in all of these. But yeah, this is my favorite book. Has been my favorite book since I was in like 9th grade. And she came out with a second one like 10 years later. And I really like the second one as well. This is a much like slower fairy tale whimsical book, but there is romance in it as well. So, East. Question number 3. Date me. A book character that you would date. I'm just holding up the first one, but really it's the 6th one in the series for this person. But Cassian in A Court of Thorns and Roses, like, I would date him in a heartbeat. He is, yeah, he's, love me some Cassian. So, yeah, that's who I would date. Question 3.5 is text me. Would you date a non-reader? Yes, that's fine. I don't hold a grudge. Number 4, dream on. What's your favorite romantic setting in books and what would be your ideal date? So I said like fantasy world just because like that's my go-to. And my ideal date would be like flying among the stars or like going somewhere beautiful in that romantic setting. But if I had to choose like a real world setting, it would be either somewhere private, tropical, or like a farm or like a Christmas tree farm. I know, cliche, but I do love me a Christmas tree farm. Number 5, kiss me. Your favorite romantic scene from a book. This is a new scene. This is a new book to me. I read in December. You guys didn't get to see it, but I kept the footage because I want to use it, but it'll be next December. So, but anyway, There was a book I read called In the Event of Love by Courtney Kay, And there's a scene in the book that wasn't a typical get back together scene, or like win her back scene. And I really, really enjoyed that scene. So I would say that one. Number 6, let's party. Which 3 book characters would you invite to a party and why? I would invite Sterling. She is from the next book I'm going to talk about, because she just seems like the life of the party. Carrion Swift from Quicksilver, because I just feel like he would be a hoot to watch. And then Peeta Mellark from Hunger Games, because I feel like Peeta would be the one, like, he can let loose, but he'd also be the one taking care of everyone. And I just feel like those 3 combined would give you a great time, you know? 7, You Rock. A romance book you recommend to everyone. If you don't read romance, you can recommend any book. Okay, so I picked 2 because the first book I thought of is spicy, and I know not everyone loves spicy. So I picked a spicy one and a non-spicy one. So the first one I picked is A Game of Hearts and Heist. Girl Games #1 by Ruby Rowe. This is where Sterling comes from, and this is a spicy, but it is so, there's a good plot in this book, but there's a lot of spice as well, so that's why I picked a different book too. But I highly recommend, if you don't mind spice in your books, then read it. It's real good. The second option for this, I read this one I think last year, but I really enjoyed it, and that is The Summer of Jordi Perez and the Best Burger in Los Angeles by Amy Spalding. This is a YA. There's no spice in it, but it is so cute. So I highly recommend reading this book if you like more YA romance. I love Julie Murphy says, this book is the queer fat girl rom-com of my dreams. Plus size fashion, a fat girl falling in love, nuanced friendships, and cheeseburgers. Pretty much sums up the book. It's great. I recommend. Number 8, Be Mine. What is a book you really want to read or own? I just got this book, so I already own it, but I really want to read it, and that is Burning Daylight by Emily McIntyre. This says, some loves are powerful enough to rewrite history. So I think there's going to be some magical elements to this, which makes me super happy, but it's also very romantic-y. So yeah, that would be that one, and it's stunning, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, it's that one. Alright guys, that is all for the Love Hearts book tag. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure that if you do this, you tag me or put the link to your video in the comments, because I would love to come and watch and support your video. Remember guys to like this video, ding the bell, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out the description box. Remember guys, Ruta lives 1,000 lives, and so can you. So keep on reading. Remember to stay safe and healthy, be happy and kind, and always love one another. See you in the next video. Bye. Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two.